here. So this past week, I posted a question on Facebook asking everyone's opinions on today's trophy girls. And by no means did I post this to stir up any drama or to hurt anyone's feelings. I just did this because, times are changing, and looking back, trophy girls have changed so much. And what I want to do today is just read everyone's comments and kind of go off of what they said and just talk about it and talk about how much more involved trophy girls are today. So Greg says that trophy girls really don't need heels at the track, and their face shouldn't have so much makeup on that it looks plastic. Well, Greg, I will agree to you on an extent. Makeup is kind of their own prerogative. But as far as heels goes, I absolutely feel that heels in Victory Lane is a must. That's my opinion, of course, but I mean, it makes it a trophy girl. If a trophy girl's not wearing heels, that's Converse, Keds, flip-flops. I like a girl in heels. So Chris says, it was great back in the day with the bikinis, but truthfully, those bodysuits are pretty damn hot nowadays. Well, Chris, I'll agree with you, but he actually brings up a valid point, is that trophy girls back in the day, when racing just started, to me, it seemed like they were part of the prize. They were what the drivers look forward to winning. They'd, watch us guys, they get to hold up the trophy and kiss the trophy girl. I can't kiss myself right now, but that's what it used to be. So, I mean, in Victory Lane, if a girl can wear a bikini, if she's comfortable enough to wear a bikini, wear a bikini. Oh my God, it would bring back so many memories of seeing old pictures of these girls in bikinis. And, if you want to wear bodysuits too, awesome. By all means, dress up in Victory Lane. So Tori went all out on this one. She said, personally, I like when they dress up for the special shows in dresses or holiday appropriate attire, but for weekly shows, they dress up on a comfortable level. Heels are okay, but not an everyday thing. I like the series having two because it does give them flexibility to not have to be at every race. I do think that a trophy girl should not just be picked because it's someone's girlfriend or an employee's daughter or an employee's girlfriend. I think they should have to earn it and know about racing to an extent. I agree, Tori. I think they should be age appropriate to be able to go everywhere at the track, like in New Jersey with the state rules on age in the pits. Well, Tori, I think you just answered all of mine. I agree that special occasions, special shows, you definitely want to go all out. I definitely agree that if you're going to be a trophy girl and if there are a few girls that want to run, I think that girls should be chosen for their love for the sport, not just for their looks. Because, as I was saying, times are changing. Girls aren't just, the pretty faces in Victory Lane. A lot of them do a lot of behind-the-scenes stuff that people don't know about. So they really have to have a love for this sport. And I definitely have to agree with Tori. That is one of my biggest pet peeves with trophy girls, is that I think that all trophy girls should be at least 18 or older. It just, say you're a 40 or 50 or 60-year-old driver in Victory Lane sitting next to a 16 or 17-year-old, that's, to me, a little uncomfortable. To each his own, but I strongly believe that trophy girls should be at least 18 or older. So most of you guys probably don't know this, but I actually was a trophy girl, I guess you would call it. I was actually, if I do the math correctly, I was 17. So looking back, I'm not ashamed of it, but I don't like how a lot of people judge girls, by what they wear, their size, how they look. So I'll say I definitely didn't be a trophy girl because of my looks or to show anything off or my body. Nothing of that sort, honestly. I did it to get in for free. I was at the age where I had to pay to get into the races, and I want to go and watch my dad and my brother race, so you know what? If I can get in for free, yeah, I'll dress up, wear some heels, and stand victory lane smile. That's exactly why I did it. You know, you should have someone that wants to be there for the races, that loves racing, that doesn't want to do it just to show off their body, to do it for the looks or for the pride of it. You know, you want to be in it for the sport. So I have Mike. Mike said, my opinion is they should wear what they're most comfortable in. The look is only half the package. The heart and making the fans feel appreciated wins the most attention. Miss Motorsports kept setting the bar higher the last few years. So many well-respected race girls. I agree, Mike, 100%. Like I said, the look is only half the package, and they really have to have their heart into it. The difference from, like I mentioned, of trophy girls back then is they just stood in victory lane and smiled. But nowadays, the trophy girls are getting so much more involved, you know. They're participating and doing stuff with the fans. They're going through the pits, collecting things, doing, you know, 50-50s, all sorts of stuff to help the track, to help racing, so it's not just a pretty face. I have a good one here from Michael. I think the way girls compare themselves to each other may put themselves down because they don't think they look as good as someone else did or does. I think they should wear what makes themselves comfortable and what they feel good in. It's not about the body type or how tight a dress is, or if your makeup is perfect or your hair is perfect, because by all means, that is really hard to do, especially at the races. I don't feel the clothes makes the girls good or bad. They will not be remembered or judged on what they wear or how good their makeup is. They will be remembered for how they represented the sport and how they treat and act towards people. This, I will agree 100% with Mike on this one, because you know what? I find nowadays, I mean, I wasn't around 50, 60 years ago, but nowadays, women compare each other to other women, and it is so heartbreaking, so heartbreaking. If, you know, Suzanne over here wants to be a trophy girl for this track, and Becky wants to be a trophy girl at that track, and they both compete against one another, they want to look better this one, and they go to the same track, and they're competing for pictures, for who looks better. Stop it. No, that's not what it's all about. Absolutely not. It's exactly what Mike said. Interact with the fans. Be a good person. You know, treat people equally. Represent your sport. Don't be selfish. Don't nitpick other girls. Pick each other up. You're all doing this hopefully for the same reasons. Not to be looked at, not to be better than the other girl or the girl before you or the girl ahead of you. You want to be remembered for what you did for our sport. So Ryan says, I believe they spend too much time in the pits. Trophy girls, as much as I like them, should be drawing interest and excitement amongst fans. They should also help kill the downtime during the night. Yes, Ryan, yes, it's exactly what I'm trying to say. You know, I get it. You when you sign up to be a trophy girl, you know that people are going to be looking at you, and people, they're always going to talk no matter what you do. But just make the best out of it. You know, if you want to rock that bikini, rock that bikini. If you want to rock that jumpsuit, rock the jumpsuit. Whatever. You know, whatever makes you feel comfortable in. But interact with the fans. Help kill downtime. Play games. Do stuff with the kids. You know, just interact. Represent our sport. So I have Christina here. She says, as a retired track hostess, you represent the very family-oriented track. The apparel should be appropriate for the track and for yourself. I found many things appropriate to wear each week, along with wearing a short comfort heel or wedge. Christina, I know her personally, she's spot on. She did such a great job being a track hostess, or also known as a trophy girl. You represent the track, the series, whatever it is that you're running for or your sash says, you're representing them. So whatever you do, people are going to tie you to them. So you want to make sure that you're you're representing yourself well. You know, you don't want to go making a fool out of yourself, because it's only going to connect back to that track or that series. And most importantly, most importantly, girls, if you're a trophy girl, you're going to be a role model for so many young girls. So you want to set your standards and just always keep that in the back of your head, because these little girls are going to want to be you. She also mentions the apparel. You want to dress appropriate because you are representing a family-friendly track or a family-friendly sport. There's going to be kids, there's going to be older people there, all ages are going to be there. So kind of counteracts with what I said about the bikinis, which is kind of a bummer, but you want to dress appropriately. You know, my suggestion, as I said, I only did it for a vague amount of time, but I've seen plenty of girls. What you want to do is, throughout the night, wear something comfortable, but you want to wear something that makes you stand out so people know that you are the trophy girl. And then come feature time, come time to take pictures, put that bikini on, put the dress on, put the heels on, put the skirts on, whatever you want to wear, make it look good. Dress it up. Hold the trophy. Last one. Kevin says, as far as today's girls go, I'm older now and appreciate a tight jumpsuit more. No heels, let them be comfortable. A great personality goes a long way. So I'm sure you guys kind of got the gist that a lot of these comments, they almost seem repetitive, because as I mentioned, and I'm going to mention again, is that trophy girls are different than what they used to be. They're not just a pretty face anymore. You know, they have so many different jobs. They represent the sport. They interact with the fans. You know, they do so much. And I give them a lot of props, because it's not easy. I've had a lot of friends that were trophy girls. I was one. But, you know, no matter what you do, you're going to be judged. And people are going to love you. People aren't going to like you. And you know what? It's all part of life. And you honestly have to have thick skin to be a trophy girl. And it's a whole different animal. But if you do it right and you do it for the love of the sport, I think you'll make a great trophy girl. And that's exactly what I would love to say to all of you trophy girls out there, or girls that want to be trophy girls, because it's not about looks anymore. You know, it's about representing the sport. And if you have the love for this sport, go out and do it. Well, guys, hopefully you enjoyed my rambling. You know, it was just a thought that I've been thinking about for a while now, and I thought it would be good to touch base on, and hopefully will help a lot of women out there that are trophy girls and want to be trophy girls. So for my last hoorah, final picture with the trophy. Anyways, so guys, yes, thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, like the videos, and come back every Wednesday for the latest.